Good evening. Welcome to BTW21 News. Luis Romero greeting you. It is November 15th, which happens to be my birthday as well. Before we get started with the news, I do want to thank everyone that wished me a happy birthday, whether it was text, call, messages, or on the Facebook post. It truly means a lot to be able to, feel the love that you all give us. So thank you very much, and thank you for making us a part of your day. Spending the day at work today, got to have some great lunch as well. So thank you to BTW21 and the staff for all of that. But again, let's get into the news, and we begin with updates to two structure fires that we have some information about, and these occurred on Monday. We can tell you that the first one, we have received an update to the cause. The second one remains under investigation, but let's start off with the first one that occurred on Monday morning, and the call came out at 9:36 a.m. for the structure fire at 290 Watson Drive in the Fieldale community of Henry County. Now, firefighters believe that it started when an exhaust fan in the bathroom caught fire. The Fieldale Fire Company, Horse Pasture Fire Department, Patrick Henry Fire Department, Collinsville Fire Department, Henry County Public Safety, and AEP all responded there to the scene. Now, Assistant Fire Marshal Kai Cooper determined, of course, that this was accidental, and because this involved an exhaust fan, you are reminded to turn it off if you have one in your home when you are not using it. This was a total loss due to the extensive damage to the home, as you can see in these photos that were provided by our good friends at the Fieldale Fire Company, and you can see again that this home was destroyed there, and there's extensive damage that can be seen. A total of 7,000 gallons of water were used to fully extinguish the blaze, as it can be determined by the extensive damage captured in these photos. Now, talking about the second fire, this time we go to the other side of the county, and we are talking about the Ridgeway community, near the Ridgeway community of Henry County, where at around 10:50 a.m. on Monday, agencies responded to Fisher Farm Road, and according to the 911 call, it was a fire in the laundry room of the carport. Our very own Chad Hall responded there as well, and you can see that he was able to capture these images. And you can see that there was heavy flames, and I should say heavy smoke, coming from the carport area of this home, again on Fisher Farm Road. Multiple agencies responded there to assist agencies in Ridgeway. And again, we have not determined the cause yet. We have not been able to get word on the cause so far, but the fire marshal says that their office was not called to investigate. The fire department is handling that. So we will continue to keep you posted here on air, BTW21.com. Moving along now and talking about news in the city of Martinsville, there's going to be a road closure that will be taking place, and you can expect the section of Spruce Street from Park View to Finley Street in that intersection there to be closed for storm water placement from tomorrow, November 16th, until the project is finished. And officials say that's an estimate 10 days to be completed. All traffic will have to detour, and signs will be posted to direct traffic. If you have any questions regarding this project, you're asked to contact the City Public Works Department, and that number is 276-403-5154. Now, talking about some good news. In Henry County, the fair has received 2 statewide awards. And the Henry County Parks and Recreation Department, who of course is in charge of the fair, took home 2 awards from the 68th Annual Virginia Recreation and Park Society Conference held in Virginia Beach earlier this month. That was November 5th through 8th. Both awards were given in recognition of the work that went into launching the inaugural Henry County Fair, with the department securing the Best New Special Event for the fair and the Most Creative Marketing Piece for the fair's website. There was a lot of effort put in by our staff and volunteers to make the Henry County Fair a success, and these awards are a testament to that hard work, said Roger Adams. He's the Director of Parks and Recreation, again, in the county. The new Best Special Event Award is given annually in recognition of the most outstanding special event as defined by a competition, parade, or festival that occurs one time per year for no more than 7 contiguous days. The most creative marketing piece is given in recognition of the department and designer for excellence in promotional websites. And of course, that is all according to Henry County. Only nominations from the period of January 1st to December 31st of 2021 were considered for this year's award. So big congratulations to all of those that put the Henry County Fair together. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay with us for more news after these messages.
Nelson Towing and Recovery has been serving Martinsville, Henry County, and the surrounding areas for 45 years. We have a talented, friendly staff with almost 100 years of combined experience. All of our drivers are certified and experienced in just about any situation. Our fleet of tow trucks contains a variety of modern vehicles that will meet every possible need. We also provide roadside assistance to help you out in case you have a flat tire or run out of fuel. Nelson Towing and Recovery, 888-257-8866.
Are you looking for a realtor? One that is hardworking, honest, and knows the area? Also, willing to respond to phone calls and answer texts and emails on a timely fashion? Look no further. My name is Cameron Kolinsky. I'm a proud agent with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate, serving Patrick, Henry, Martinsville, and surrounding counties. I have experience with clients dealing in land, residential, and commercial listings. My top priority is customer satisfaction and making sure that my clients' needs and wants are met. Consider it sold with Cameron Kolinsky, Realtor with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
The staff is friendly, helpful, very considerate, very, very nice. I couldn't ask for anyone to be any more helpful than they've been. When I got here, I was surprised at all the different things that they wanted me to do and how much better I felt after I finished them. And I've worked with just about everyone, I think, and they're all exceptional. I don't mind coming in the door. It doesn't matter who I work with because I like them all.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us for BTW21 News. Of course, got to put the plug in again for my birthday. It looks like a cold, dreary day today, but we could be seeing a little bit of change with maybe no rain. Dustin Staples has more.
Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
And welcome back to the program, everybody. I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples. We appreciate your time, as always, for making us a part of your day. Whether you're out and about, or if you're like most of us, you probably did not want to get out of bed and go to school and work, but we did it anyway, right? And now we're back home, getting ready for the evening hours, and it's just going to be a good night to throw on a pot of stew and get you around the fire, hot chocolate, and all that good stuff. So, as I like to call this is a dress rehearsal for winter, as most of you are probably wondering whether, if not, if this is a sneak preview of what's to come this upcoming season. It's possibilities. So we have a lot of things at stake between now and February and mid-March, because a lot of you probably want snow rather than a cold rain. I would agree with you. I think I'd rather more have a snow than a cold rain. It's going to continue to persist through much of us today, and more rain is expected to continue to be heavy at times tonight, and again, it'll be most likely start breaking up as we get towards the latter evening hours of this evening. So about 7, 8, 9 o'clock, we'll see most of the rain slowly exit the area. That'll begin to things dry out just a little bit more for us as we're trying to get ready to go to bed this evening and get things started for our Wednesdays. Again, we'll vary to mostly cloudy skies overnight tonight, and then again we will most likely see those rain showers out of here, and then we're just left with the cold air that is going to filter in place for all of us tonight. So again, of course, a lot of you all were a little concerned about Patrick County going 2 hours late this morning, and quickly a recap of why they got 2 hours late, or why they did, is because friends like in Metazadan and up towards Lever's Leap and towards Patrick Springs, those roads have inclines on them. A lot of times, if you've been on the Blue Ridge Parkway Route 8 particularly, you know them curves are really steep and really sometimes can surprise you, because depending if there's a car coming or whatever. So what happens with that, the higher the elevation, which they did see a little bit of some glazing, but not enough to cause any wrecks as far as we're aware of. So, but things on that nature. That's why Patrick County went to school 2 hours late. And a lot of you are like, how come the city didn't go? How come the county didn't go? We're more on a flat elevated surface, whereas towards our Stewart, Patrick Springs. So if you have not been out towards Patrick County, I advise you to make a special trip if you want to go out and just explore the region, and you'll discover why those high mountain ranges up towards, like I said, the Route 8, I'm trying to think of the parkway, runs right through here. So right around Metazadan, and if you're heading up towards Floyd, you know that mountain is pretty steep up to climb. So that's why one of the reasons that county goes late for purpose of that, so things can have time to melt and kind of evaporate with that region. So I know a lot of you have questions about why certain school divisions go late. One reason is about elevation, or sometimes it may be a division's decision to do that. So, but a lot of times Patrick County goes late because of those elevated roads, and particularly of how steep the mountains are. So watch out for some areas of spotty ice, I'd say, to imagine towards Patrick County even. So you may see some hints of black ice early tomorrow morning, because you're closer to the freezing mark. And again, our overnight lows are staying in the mid to low 30s for a majority of us as well. So just keep all that in mind. After a pretty cold start tomorrow morning, we will see again a mix of clouds develop majority of the afternoon, highs staying in the low and mid 50s for pretty much everybody. So, and again, there's going to be a breeze out of the northwest, as it's going to get pretty windy as we make our way towards the next several days. By Friday, we're going to continue to contend with the wind blowing, because we have the area of that low pressure that's causing all of this uproar of moisture around our area across parts of the mid-plain states, where they're expecting several inches of snow. We're expecting no more precipitation. It really looks like we're going to be going to a dry spell for a little while now after all of this is said and done. Highs in the low to mid-50s tomorrow, and again, winds will start to quickly pick back up. A lot of questions are probably wondering for the weekend. As you know, it is a very exciting weekend here in the county, of course, and the city. We're getting ready for the Christmas parade this Saturday, and right now the good news is there's no rain or snow expected with this one, so it's just going to be cold out there, and there's a bit of a west-south breeze, so that may filter a little, feel good for a little bit. But then again, once those temperatures plummet after the sunset right around 5:15 or so, we'll most likely see the cold air in place. So that caution symbol's out there to let you know, hey, it's going to get cold quickly. So Saturday, if you have plans to do stuff in the morning, you should be okay. Just bundle up, because it is going to be pretty cool out there in the mornings as our overnight lows. Yeah, look at this, dip possibly in the teens and low 20s for, it looks like, for the next few days. Coming up next week, our overnight lows will start in the teens and 20s, and then we'll make a gradual warm up as we get towards Thanksgiving. Right now, things are looking pretty okay as of this moment of time. So if you're doing any traveling this weekend, you should not have any weather worries to contend with. And a lot of our schools are getting ready to come out for a few days of Thanksgiving holiday. A lot of our colleges as well. This weekend coming up for them is their time to come home and enjoy some much needed rest, and a lot of that things too. So again, just keep in mind for the rest of tonight, we'll see that rain quickly come to an end. Like I said, our friends towards Patrick County, do watch out. Maybe, everybody, I know those shaded areas particularly, you may wake up to a few minor spots of ice. I'm not expecting any widespread refreezing for everybody, as our temperatures are going to be above freezing, which is a good news of that. And then again, winds will pick up thanks to the disturbance that is in the upper level of the atmosphere, creating much colder weather towards parts of the Great Lakes and the Ohio River Valley, where they can see highs only in the teens and 20s. That's right, highs in the teens and 20s right there too, so they are expecting much colder air, and then again as high pressure starts to filter in for the weekend, giving us some much calmer weather for the Christmas parade. So on that note, it's definitely feeling like Christmas to say the least. If you want to get your Christmas tree out, I would say heck, go for it, because this is going to feel cold, and why not go ahead and get that fireplace running so you can get out there and take it, so you can stay inside and not have to go outside. Remember, your frost, you may well be needing that defroster for the next several mornings. Take care. We'll continue the conversation on Wednesday.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
Hey, my name is Joyce Renee Watkins, and the reason why I chose chiropractic was because I was having some issues with myself, and chiropractic really, really works. New clients to come in, we are running a special right now where you can actually come into the office and have an exam and 7 different types of x-rays for $49. And then we will get you back in the next day and we will actually treat you, and we can let you in what your insurance covers. Now you're getting 7 x-rays and an exam, and the x-ray machine here is top of the line, and Dr. Zentmeyer is really good. He can really read some x-rays. So I encourage everyone to come. We're located in Collinsville. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue, Collinsville, Virginia. We're across from Fenders and beside Walgreens.
Welcome back. You're watching BTW21 News. Let's turn things over now to Chad Hall for a look at your sports.
Thanks for tuning in to our sports. I'm Chad Hall. Rolling into round 2, the Bulldogs are pretty pumped up as Glenvar will be traveling in this week. That's going to be our game of the week. You don't want to miss it. So get out and support your local high schools. And again, Coach Bobby Martin pretty excited about the Bulldogs going into round 2 this Friday.
Oh man, just a hard-fought plays all over the field. Dan River all over the field. Just a really hard-fought game, and we were blessed to come out on top. Dan River, they had a super game plan. The running back was running all over the field. Quarterback was. It was a great game. We just had to keep battling, and it wasn't a one-person game. Our special teams were good. Our defense was good. Our offense was good. He said defense was good. They got a lot of yards, but our defense made a lot of big plays. I mean, they wasn't working hard. Just Dan River was just working really well, and I think we turned our intensity up a little bit, got a little more focus. We didn't change anything. We just tighten the chin straps up and play a little harder. It's one and done. You either win and advance, or you lose and go home, and it's pretty simple right there. You know, it's no well tomorrow. No, you win, advance, or you lose and go home. And it's not a lot of teams are playing. That's the part you get excited about. You get a chance to keep your season going. And that's been exciting for us. It doesn't change, same thing. We're gonna work on tackling, we're gonna work on blocking, and make sure we do what we do and do it correctly. And then we showed it, it's the same thing we do every week. We show the team what they do, prepare for them, and mainly focus on what we do. No, we just gotta get ready for a really, really good Glenvar team, just like we did Dan River. We knew what we talked about it, we watched film, we knew what they had coming in. And we know what Glenvar's real good. They're very well coached. And they got great athletes. They throw the ball well. They run the ball well. They're stout on defense. They're just a really, really good team.
Thanks for tuning in and staying with us. Until tomorrow, we're going to leave you with all the past scores from last Friday night.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here and we want you to feel valued. And we want you as a family to go home and think, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
Which vaccine should a parent get for their child?
Well, parents have two options. Both Pfizer and Moderna offer vaccines for children 6 months and older up to age 17.
But remember, the dosages and timing differ slightly for each type of vaccine. So feel free to go to the Virginia Department of Health website to review your options.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us for BTW21 News. Your Martinsville and Henry County Crime Report by Apex Bail Bonds is next.
Michael Elder, 56, of Ruckersville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DLC, returned from DLC for court, disobedience, resistance of an officer of the court, and disregarding police command to stop, endangerment. Jasani Hairston, 19, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with trespassing after being forbidden to do so. Timothy Hairston, 42, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony. Thomas Hamlet, 42, of Philadelphia, Virginia, charged with contempt of court, failure to appear. Cleophas O'Neill, 65, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with unauthorized use of animal, auto, or boat. Michaela Richards, 29, of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony. Todd Thomason, 47, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with failure to appear in court for felony offense and grand larceny. Cindy Custer, 52, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with disobedience, resistance of an officer of the court.
Slip up, you need a bondsman you can trust at your side. At Apex Bail Bonds in Martinsville, our agents are with you at every step, not just the day you bond out. Need affordable bail? You'll get the same low rates we offer in Danville and Reedsville. Apex Bail Bonds has the only bail bondsman around licensed on both sides of the Virginia-Carolina line. Provides fast releases and affordable bail at the lowest rates allowed by law. Apex Bail Bonds, Martinsville, across from Checkered Pig, for the lowest rates allowed.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
You're watching BTW21 News. Again, thank you for making us a part of your day. Your obituaries by Bassett Funeral Service follow.
Audrey Turner Johnson, 58, of Martinsville, passed away Saturday, November 12th. The funeral will be Saturday, November 19th, 2022 at 1 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Burial will follow at Christian View Cemetery. Visitation will be 1/2 hour prior to the service. Ola Wagner, 78, of Bassett, passed away on Saturday, November 12th. Visitation will be Wednesday, November 16th from 12:30 to 1 p.m. at Fort Trout Christian Church, with funeral services to follow at 1 p.m. Bassett Funeral Service is serving the family. On Saturday, November 12th, Elsie Mae Rumley Foster of Martinsville departed to her heavenly home. Visitation will be held Thursday, November 17th at 11:30 a.m. The funeral service will begin at 12 p.m. The service will be held at St. Paul High Street Baptist Church. Arrangements are entrusted to Harrison Funeral Home. Lily Mae Davis, 95, entered into her heavenly home on November 13th, 2022. A visitation will be held on Thursday, November 17th at 12 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. at Norris Mount Hermon Chapel of Danville. The funeral will follow at 2 p.m.
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr. We started as a small funeral home in Bassett, and in 2007 we went to one of the largest funeral homes in Martinsville and Henry County. We started with 3,200 square feet, and in 2007 went to over 20,000. Bassett Funeral Service is located at 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway in the town of Bassett. 276-629-1770.
Carlisle is an independent college preparatory school located in Axton, Virginia. Founded in 1968, the school sets the standard for excellence in education. At Carlisle, we provide a challenging, nurturing, safe learning environment where students are encouraged to reach their true potential in the classroom, on the stage, or in athletics. You can afford a Carlisle education.
Are you looking for a big Southern breakfast or home-cooked meats and vegetables? Come join us at the Sirloin House, where we have a breakfast buffet 7 days a week and a lunch buffet Sunday through Friday. We've been serving this community since 2001 at 207 South Van Buren Road, Eden, North Carolina. Enjoy the buffet for only $10.49. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here for this November 15th edition of BTW21 News. As always, we appreciate your company. And again, very quickly, want to thank all of you all for the birthday wishes. We'll see you tomorrow for the Wednesday edition. Have a good evening, everyone.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since